Powered by Riverside FM.
Powered by Riverside.
What I'm trying to say is that if I can change,
Я думаю, что каждый тоже изменился
and
сегодня.
you can change,
Вы можете измениться.
everybody can change.
Каждый может измениться.
You're listening to WildFireRadio.com presents the Jerry Torres program. No bad news, no sad news, no politics, no religion, just happy fun stuff. And now, here's your host, Jerry Torres.
Five-time Emmy Award-winning anchor Ron Burgundy and Tits McGee.
Now go to that voodoo that you do so well.
Yeah, my first AI sex toy.
Access denied.
Oh, come on, baby.
Access denied.
Please.
Access denied.
I got a job in education.
Access denied.
Damn it. One more, please.
Access denied.
I'll use WD-40.
Access denied.
Oh my God. I'll upgrade you. You know what I mean? I get what you want.
Access granted.
All right, baby. Let's get it on. Hey, welcome everybody to another episode of the Jerry Torres program here on Spotify, Anchor FM, YouTube Music, Simplecast, and plus other podcast affiliates. And as a matter of fact, as I posted it up, I'm going to go on live for uno momento, uno poquito, sonoras and sonoras. Okay. Yes, I speak French very well. Anyway, so yeah, welcome everybody. Appreciate everybody coming on, staying on. Thank you so much. And as you can see me, I'm wearing my baseball cap and my glasses because I finally, after like 5 months of hell on earth of snow, sleet, rain, and I finally cleaned my front and backyard. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. No, please. No, oh, come on. Guys, it was just a front. I'm just a man. Shh. Anyway. Well, yeah, man. It's been listen. Leah Vanessa Tiger, my buddy, is here. Hold on, little buddy. I got your intro right here. Hold on. I got to go to another soundboard. I got like 5 soundboards built up here. And if I don't have them in an order, they'll give me chaos, man. All right, here we go. This is the one I wanted. There we go. I hope this is the one. Anyway, before I get her soundboard system up, her intro. There we go. Leah Vanessa Tiger. Yeah, she's from all the way from Deutschland. Which, by the way, I knew I should have had my Google Translate up, but no, and later. Anyway, so this is what happened. All right. Yesterday I was at work. I could not, I didn't want to use any of my vacation time. Not yet. I'm still waiting till I get up to a certain amount of hours. Then, as everyone knows, I do work at Amazon. Been working there for almost 10 years. And the thing was this. Hey, who's this? Oh, see, they left. Fine, leave. My buddy Vanessa will stay with me. She is my buddy. My good old pal and buddy. Yeah, all the way from Deutschland. Yeah. That is my buddy. Anyway, so yeah, after like almost 3-4 months of leaves, garbage, wind is blowing like potato chip bags and M&Ms and Skittle bags. I'm like, what the hell? And little Debbie stuff. I finding them like in my front and backyard. And I pick them up and put them in a garbage bag. And then all of a sudden, a new batch will come in. Hey, have you seen our friend Skittles? No, I threw them away with Doritos. You know what I mean? Empty potato chip bags, candy bags, leaves, sticks, and garbage. I was like, what the hell? So next thing you know, I got leaves and sticks. And I was like, you know what? It was building. It was building and piling. Then I just said, listen, yesterday it was like near 70 degrees, right? And all of a sudden, I said, what the F? I got to work. But then I saw the weather. It kept saying like, oh, it's going to rain in the afternoon around 1 o'clock. I was like, great. What the F? Then I saw the news this morning, KYWTV Channel 3, right? This hot woman meteorologist, good Lord. She is milfy to the T, man. I'm not going to give out her name, but I will next time. You know what I mean? She got like MILF qualities. She got the MILF knees. She got the hips. She looked good, man. Every time. She's my only one that I see all the time. Yeah. You know, every time she does the weather, right, I just hear the harps in the background. Yes, it says, here she goes. It's got a thunderstorm today. Is she hot? Anyway, so this weather this morning, it said, you know, no chance of rain, right? I was like, oh, it's going to rain 7 o'clock tonight. I was like, what? Oh, word? Yeah. So I said, okay, I had to plan everything out. So I said, I'm going to go to the gym. And then after that, come home and get everything ready. I had my my leaf blower ready, my weed whacker ready, my lawnmower ready, my trash bags ready. But this is what I did, okay? I started as soon as I like around 11:30. Weather was decent, pretty warm. So what I did was I grabbed the biggest. I have a huge rake, and I started raking leaves in the backyard. They were under my porch, and I didn't pile them up. This is what I did. I learned it from my great uncle Lino, who owned his own landscaping company years ago. He passed away. He's one of my favorite uncles, but he passed away. But he taught me a lot about landscaping, and he gave me a job too for the summer. And I'll never forget that ever. But he was such a decent dude, and he could cook a mean arroz con gandules, man. But anyway, so this is what happened. So I started raking everything up, no piles. I made a line, you know, like you do cocaine, you know, make lines, right? Bad analogy, but it's the only thing I could think of. Now, what happened was I started raking everything. And then I went to the front yard, did the same thing, grabbed all the leaves that were stuck in the fence and pile it up. But the next thing I said was, all right, I got to get all of this rocks and garbage out. So then I wore my gloves. I started putting everything in the garbage bag, all the papers, everything that I saw back there. I just wasn't leaves, just like bags of candy and Doritos that the wind blows and gets stuck in the fence, even in my neighbor's fence, you know, my two neighbors. I said, you know what? I'm going to do them a solid. I got them. So I was like, okay, so this is what I did. I grabbed everything, put it in the garbage bag, grab and put it in the garbage, all these potato chip Skittle bags, little Debbie bags, and put them in there. And then I was like, okay, good. Then I grabbed cardboard. There was cardboard, wet, nasty, dark brown, moldy cardboard. I was like, okay, this will not go in the recycle. So I threw that in the garbage bag. And next thing you know, the garbage bag was full of styrofoam garbage that the wind blew and that the weather just pressed down. Got it all. Now, the corner of my backyard, my front yard is clean, spotless. But before that, next thing you know, I grabbed started raking more and more of the leaves in my front yard. Did the line again, right? So what I should have done was recorded it on TikTok, but I had only 2 hours to spare because I had a lot of other things to take care of. So this is what I did. I made a line in the backyard, made a line in the front yard, right? Grabbed the lawnmower. And this is one of the things my Uncle Lino taught me. He goes, if you get stacks of piles of leaves, this is what you do. You don't rake them. You don't put them in a bag. Waste of time, right? He said, you line them up perfectly. Pretty thin, pretty narrow. Making them narrow and flatten them out. So next thing you know, grabbed the lawnmower. I started it up. And next thing I was mulching the leaves up and down. Little pieces I was like, yes, it was becoming confetti. Poof! I was like, yes, keep it up, right? So, wait, there it is. So it was like confetti, kapow! Boom! Yeah! Right? It wasn't like loud, like fireworks. So all of a sudden, it was like from piles of stacks of leaves to shredded paper. Like it was perfect. And then I still kept going up and down, making sure it was like blown out into the street. Excellent. Then I did it again in the backyard. I didn't waste my time raking leaves, putting them in the bag. No, I started grabbing my lawnmower and started doing it again to the backyard. All the leaves and the pieces of paper shred into small pieces. So I was like, yes. Then I didn't use the rake. I grabbed the leaf blower and started blowing all the pieces out into the street, out into this. I have woods in my backyard. Start blowing everything. Next thing you know, for months, 4 or 5 months, almost 4 months, I think, of leaves and garbage, my front and backyard are perfectly clean. Yes, thank God. No, not again. Guys. Hey. Shh. Anyway, so I managed to get everything done, and then I grabbed the rake just a little more, raked a little bit. That was just hard to get. The leaf blower just couldn't grab. So I wore my gloves, started grabbing all these mulchy, nasty leaves and just throwing them in the garbage can. All of a sudden, almost 2 hours of work I did. I found for cinder blocks too. I didn't know I had cinder blocks. So I stacked them up very nice in my front yard, right? Then I had these plastic crates. I got to put them in the recycle. Almost 2 hours of solid work. And then I grabbed the weed whacker. There's like fresh weeds growing. How the hell did they grow? I have no idea. In this horrible weather we've been having. So I grabbed the weed whacker, cut them down to the T. And then next thing you know, like I said, 2 hours of work. My front and backyard are perfectly well raked and well clean. Where the hell is it? Damn it. Hooray. Oh my God. Where the hell is it? There we go. Yeah. And off I go. So next thing you know, I'm smelling like leaves and dirt. And because I was so anxious to get everything spotless because the grass is not growing yet, right? So I have to buy grass seeds to throw in my yard. I have to buy this grass seed that kills weeds but just grows grass. That's what I have to get next. All of a sudden, like I said, 2 hours of work, front, backyard are spotless. I was so happy. I was so relieved. And I was like, I knew I should have made a video, posted on TikTok, but I didn't because I just wanted to focus on the work and get it done. Damn it. Because I got to take my dad to the doctor tomorrow. Come home. My cousin's going to watch my dad. And then I'm going to go to the gym, go grocery shopping, and then come home. God willing, if the universe is great, stay home, relax. And then Saturday, I have a comedy show, which again, I will advertise at the Reds Comedy Club, hosted by MeadowlandsComedyClub.com. Go to MeadowlandsComedyClub.com to purchase your ticket. Reds, 317 Washington Avenue, Carlstadt, New Jersey. I will be performing with other great comedians. There's a long list of comics. And you know what? The hell with it. I should have given out their names. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to give out the names. I am going to give out because these are great comedians I have worked with. Which, by the way, I'll get into that topic later about abysmal winners and abysmal losers. All right. Oh, my Lord. What the F? Jesus Christ. I don't want that. Okay. Get that out. Thank you. Oh, my God. So what it is something that happened at a comedy club not too long ago. And I wasn't there when it happened, but I will give into detail of it. You know what I mean? There we go. Got it up here. Okay, so one more time. This Saturday, damn it, man. I got confetti all over. What the hell? There we go. Okay. This Saturday, March 22nd, Reds, 317 Washington Avenue, Carlstadt, New Jersey. Doors open at 8, showtime's at 9. I will be performing. Here are the comedians that will be performing this Saturday. Mr. Direct, Joe Skroka. Skroka. Okay, Joe Skroka. Tim Lowe, John Griswold, and Tiana Lewis. Also, Chris Ferretti will be there as well. I will be the host of this great show this Saturday. So if you're interested in getting tickets, go to meadowlandscomedyclub.com to purchase your tickets or make your reservations. All right. I will be there. I will be the host. I will be the MC of the whole shebang. So I'm wondering if the Devils or the Rangers are not in the playoffs, which I got a feeling they are, because that's what I'm watching right now. I got the NHL network and I'm watching both games. The Jersey Devils are playing Calgary. And I forgot who the hell the Rangers are playing. Damn it. Oh, yeah. They're showing it right now. Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh, and the Rangers are playing the Toronto Maple Leafs, and they effing scored. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Hooray! Well, the score is now 1-1. All right. And it's almost, the first period is almost over in like 10 seconds. But, oh, crap. Maple Leafs just scored a goal. Anyway, let's move on, man. This sucks. So anyway, yeah. So what happened was I managed to get everything done. I managed to get everything clean. I was relieved, man. And like I said, I got to buy, this special kind of grass seed that kills weeds but makes your lawn thick and full. You know what I mean? Oh, good Lord. Good Lord, good Lord. Hey. Let me see here. Join me. There we go. I just sent a message to Francesca. Let me see. I have her up here. Yeah, Francesca 2349. Yeah, that is another buddy of mine. All right. Anyway, so the fact of the matter is that I just managed to get two of my front and backyard clean. Was a content and a relief. Oh God! I mean, now now I can tell people where I live. It's like, what the hell? Where do you live? I ain't gonna tell you, man. My front and backyard are garbage, dude. Oh man. Okay, on to the topic at hand. All right, I'm not going to mention the club's name or the guy that told me the story. It was a comedy contest that happened last month. All right, now this is what happened. And I'm not going to even give the comedian's name. All right, because one thing I am is a man of my word. I don't give out names, but here are the rules. If I will give out your name, if I found out you sexually harassed a woman and stole or threatened someone's life, I'm sorry. The code is broken on that point. But if you're a good person, guaranteed, I ain't going to say nobody's not even. But if it's under a court order, I'm sorry, brother. I got to drop names because I ain't going to jail for your ass. All right. So anyway, this is what happened. All right. So it was a comedy show that happened about a month ago, a comedy contest show. I wasn't there. Two of the comedians that were there told me the whole story, what effing happened. All right. How I wish I was there when it happened. Anyway, so there was a comedy contest, and I rarely do comedy contests. I don't like doing them. I think I told you a story about that. But anyway, so next thing you know, I think it was like 5 comedians, and this, that, and the other thing happened, and towards the end of the comedy contest, they used the audience as the judge, jury, and the executioner. Basically, the judges were the audience. All right. So next thing you know, they were like, "Hey, what do you think of boo boo boo?" And hey, what do you think of blah blah blah? Dinga dinga dooga, right? All of a sudden, I'll give a fake name. Wannabe. That's his name. Wannabe gangster. That's his name. Yeah, from what I've been hearing, he thinks he's in the mob, but he's not. All right. So what happened was fake mob, that's his name, fake mafia, lost, right? And all of a sudden, he became an abysmal loser, right? Now, knowing this, I've been done many comedy contests in my time. And anyone that does a contest or challenge a team or something, one thing you don't do is become an abysmal winner or loser. You become graceful. You show your gratitude and kindness and compassion to your other opponents. You show peace. You say, "Hey, man, good job. It was great to work with you." 9 out of 10, to be like, you're going to work with them again down the road, so they're going to remember how you were to them. And trust me, there's like 100 comedians I have done many kinds. I bump into them all the time. And here's another good thing: they can hook you up with a show. And that's what happened to me many times. He's like, "Hey, Jerry, I got a show for you. I need an opener. Can you headline? Can you host it?" And I'm getting it. It's because I'm a nice guy. I hate that, but I mean, I gotta be. But look at the stuff. I get calls and emails. They ask, "Hey, can you drive all the way to this township? And I need someone to host, please. I'll pay you this much." And I'm like, "All right, I got you. So they said, "You got to let me know. You let me know a week in advance. I got the time to schedule things around." Boom. Next thing you know, I go to the show and they remember me. We always bring up the contest thing. They say, "You're always nice to me. You show grace." And there were contests that I won. Some of them I don't even care. I just do it just to get stage time. You know what I mean? In other contests that I do them as a favor, because either there was a comedian that didn't show up or canceled, and I would get the call, "Jerry, I got to fill in this spot. I need 8 comedians. Just go up there and have fun. Don't worry about it." And be like, "I got it. I know the routine." I'm like the filler. So anyway, going back to what happened. So Fake Mafia, that's his name because he thinks he's in the mob. That the Italian mob is dead in New York. Does anybody know that? So all of a sudden he gets angry and he goes up to the manager who was throwing the show, the guy that was hosting and throwing it and booking it. He gets up in his face. He was like, "Yo, man, that wasn't right." Well, he didn't talk like that. He was like, "Yo, don't you know who I'm from? You know what I mean? This contest is rigged. You got these people, I blew the house down." He was bragging about himself. It was all about him, all about effing him. Narcissistic, egotistical prick, right? Everybody know who this guy is. And I worked with him one time. He wasn't like that with me. He was very nice. He was cool, but now I'm thinking different of the guy because everybody's talking about him. How he got mad, how he got angry, how he was like, he's saying he should have won. The contest was rigged. But the audience, how can you rig an audience? That's the thing. How do you rig an audience? You know what I mean? He was using the audience as the judges. So when the judges cheered for the other comedian louder and longer, that individual won. But he got just like a roaring applause. It's pretty good, a roaring applause. But besides that, he was thinking that, "Hey, I brought the house down. You know what I mean? I got the crowd going. Don't you know who I am? You know what I mean? I got connections." And then the guy that was running the whole show, he's a good buddy of mine. He told me to. He called me. The 2 comedians and him, we FaceTime. We all FaceTime. He told me what happened. He was saying it was all about him, and it was like, "Don't you know I got connections?" Oh my God, did he just say that? I have connections? Dude, the mob is dead. All right. How can you say you have connections? Yeah, you have connections to someone to fix your your laundry machine. All right. Jeez, man. So Mr. Fake Mafia was still in there talking trash. The crowd was like, "Yo, what the hell's going on?" Mind you, nobody was recording this. All the comedians were recording their sets, but not one comedian picked up the phone to record this action. Had they done it, it would have been the most funniest thing on TikTok ever. Right? How they regret not recording. While 1,000 people that whole place had phones, not one decided to record this incident. So anyway, he's still talking trash for like 5-8 minutes. And the man just stood there looking at him. You know what I mean? Like, really? Oh, wow, I'm scared. Yeah, get who you got. "I know this is rigged. I'm going to make sure, but you understand? Don't bring my crew." So next thing you know, he said to the guy, "I'm going to say this to you one time. Get out. Get your stuff. Get out. You're not doing any of my shows in the future. No contest, no nothing. You're banned. Get the fuck out. Boom. I was like, oh crap. And knowing this guy, the guy that was throwing the show, he, you may see him, you may think he's like weak and feeble, but man, that's a wolf in sheep's clothing. You don't want to see this man like get up in your face. So next thing you know, he's still talking trash while he's walking out. All of a sudden, he goes on Instagram and Facebook. And all of a sudden, he is saying, don't go there. They don't this, they don't do that. And then all of a sudden, he's like posting on TikTok, and not TikTok, but on Instagram and on Facebook. And all of a sudden, nobody responds. The comments were positive. And the comments were like, dude, I worked with him before many times, and he always treated comedians like stars, like he makes comedians feel welcomed. That is what's great about this. There's not that many comedy club bookers or managers of comedy clubs that do that. There's too much favoritism. There's too much likeatism. There's too much of, I am not going to give this guy a chance. If he bombs, he's never coming back. Now I know times have changed, but there's still comedy club managers that are like, no. And I've always learned, listen, I don't care how bad the comedian is. He's going to get better when he gets more stage time. And I want him to keep coming back. And that's how this guy is. People, oh, he sucks. Why are you putting him on? First thing I'll say is he's going to get better. So I'm going to keep putting him on or her on. That's what's great about this. That's why everybody respects him. Not that many comedy. I can name 20 of them right now who are not managing clubs anymore. Karma's a bitch. But there are some that are like that today. But he's not one of them, So anyway, this guy is posting bad crap and negative stuff on his Instagram page. And he was like expecting for everybody to be on his side. Boy, did that plan fail. The next thing you know, he takes down what he wrote, and all of a sudden he makes his Instagram and Facebook private because it was like a barrage of comedians that were like defending the guy that was booking the show. One of the comments was, dude, you just a sucky loser. You know what I mean? It's like you wanted to win. It's like, what the hell is wrong with you? And he was like, he didn't want to hear that. He didn't want to hear it. It was all about him. So now his Facebook and Instagram page are private because he was getting comments up the ass. You know what I mean? Like on him. Dude, you need to shut your mouth. Dude, he's been treating me right. Dude, I've been getting comedy shows from him. And he knows there are comedy clubs in New York. Don't give me a shot. But this guy, he says, hey, listen, can you do 5 minutes? I'll give you 5. Just show up, blah, blah, blah. And next thing you know, there's like comedians that never get a chance to get on stage. But this guy, they contact him. He was like, so how long have you been doing stand-up? About a month, 2 months. I've been having a hard time getting open mic spots, in the city. But he says, well, listen, I'm doing 3 shows this month. I'll give you all 3. Do 5 minutes each. Boom. I'm like, whoa. See what I mean? A great heart. A great heart. And, how are you going to get better if you're not going to get stage time? That's the motto that I have. But anyway, the point of the matter is this, man. It doesn't matter if it's a comedy contest or a different contest. The point is, be gracious. You know what I mean? Just because you don't win doesn't mean you're going to take it out on the world. Because when you start doing that as a comedian, everybody will know who you are. You know what I mean? Good luck getting a show, because they are afraid to book your ass because you're going to be like that on and off stage.
Good luck with that.
Oh my God. I had to drink my watery poo. God, the Flyers suck, man. Anyway, so I've done many contests before and I stopped doing them. Like I said, now I'll do them if a comedian cancels and they call me to do it. And I don't care if I win or lose. I just want to get stage time. That's it. I mean, I don't care if it's money. I don't care if it's like a trophy. I'm like, Jerry, can you do 5 tonight at this place? Like, yeah, I got you, man. I've done it before and I still do it today. I don't do comedy contests anymore. But like I said, if they call me to fill in a spot, if a comedian cancels or didn't show up or he abuses his stage time, there's another thing you don't do in stand-up comedy. And all of a sudden, like the comedy club manager would call me and say, Jerry, we're doing a comedy contest tonight. I know you don't like them, but I need to fill a spot number 8. Can you do it? 5 minutes, please. And I'm like, all right, when? In 2 days. I'm like, all right, I'll be there. I'll do my 5 minutes, but then I'm leaving the club. He's like, I got you. Because I don't hang around comedy clubs anymore. I don't. I just do my set, a little high, little buy. If I'm buying a drink, I make sure I pay for my drinks or meal that I have. And then I'm out the door. I go home. I want to go home, Which, by the way, I saw Bill Burr's new comedy special, and I loved it. Especially when he's talking about women still doing the heart emojis, needs to stop. I was rolling, but yeah, man, it was good. Bill Burr's new comedy special on Hulu. It was good, man, really good. One of his best. But besides all that, if you're either doing a comedy contest or not, and if you win, be gracious, be kind, say, shake the hands and give half bro hugs to your contestants, and just say, if you lose, do the same thing, man. Because again, they're going to remember you. All right. How kind you were, how gracious you were, how you might say some good inspirational words, and they'll remember that. That's how I am all the time. And that's how I get shows. It was, when was it? Last year, I did a contest with this guy. And, oh my God, what was his name? He had an orange beard. Anyway, so the contest came down to this. It was me and him. And the audience had to make the decision, right? I killed, he killed. And then had to do like a preliminary where it was like, okay, you guys are going to get 2 minutes. And then I killed and he killed. And it was like, and we looked at each other, was like, oh, okay, how about if I pants you? It's like, no, I'm going to El Fresco. Right away, I like this guy because me and him were joking around. And I just met him. You know what I mean? What the F was his name? Damn it. Oh, God, I got to look him up. But I got to look him up now. But anyway, the guy had a great sense of humor. That's one thing. All I know, he had an orange beard. That's all I remember. Damn it. A white dude who was kind of like my height. His wife was there and his friends were there. But anyway, right away, we got along great. Right? So after that, we went back on the stage again. And the manager and the judge and the referee was like, all right, is it Jerry Torres? And the crowd was going crazy. Is it red beard or orange beard? And the crowd was going crazy for him. So then all of a sudden, they were like, all right, now, okay, we're not going to do this. All of a sudden, it was like one more time for Jerry Torres. And now orange beard. Now, listen, I am not going to say the whole thing was rigged because his family and friends were there, which is why he won. So he won, right? So, it wasn't like, I think it was like $100 and like, what was it? Gets to MC the show for three weekends or something like that. And I remember like, he turned to me, he walked up to me. And he was like, dude, I cheated. I brought my family with me. I mean, it was like right away. He had that set. He was like, dude, it's rigged. I brought my whole family. That's why I won. And I mean, it was like, I was rolling when he said it. He said it with something like that. And right away, we exchanged information and I kept in touch. All of a sudden, about a month ago, no, not this year, it was a couple years ago. Months later, he called me and he goes, Jerry. He was like, yeah. I got a couple shows for you. Can you MC one and feature, and also we can co-headline? I was like, what? Yeah. So next thing you know, that's because I was nice. I was gracious. And I gave him his mad props. Even after the show, we hung out. He introduced me to his wife and his friends. We all sat at the table. Technically, it was out at the bar. And we had drinks and everything. And And I just said, listen, had I brought my family and friends, you would have lost. You know what I mean? It's like, because I know how to rig a show. And we were just joking around about that. How much did you bribe? You know what I mean? But you see what can happen? I haven't heard from him since. And I don't know if he's still doing comedy, but I do remember how funny he was, how nice he was to me, and how nice I was to him. Because after the contest, I was pretty much congratulating him. And we were like, I can't say we were friends, but we just had a good respect for each other, a great respect. But that's how you have to be. But the way Fake Mafia was angry because he lost, and then he's taking it out on the manager, saying the whole thing was rigged, and it's like, and then all of a sudden, like the comedy booker, doesn't want to work with him anymore, and he's posting the negative, bad stuff on his Instagram and Facebook. It's like, dude, you're not gonna get booked. And you're losing this because there's a lot of positive messages about him. There's not one negative. And you're the only one. And like I said, now both of his Facebook and Instagram is private. And it's like, dude, karma's a bitch and it's going to bite you and bite your ass pretty hard. Keep your mouth shut. The moral of this whole thing is just being kind and gracious, dude. Be a good winner and loser. And then everybody will like you, and then everybody will want to work with you, and they'll never forget you. So let's continue on, people, man, because it to me it's at a point where I'm like, does anybody know how to effing play the game anymore? No. Oh my God, man. So let's move on, people. I went dinner with my my brother and my dad today. I saw my cousins at the restaurant that we went to, and Gallagher's. It was called Gallagher's. Excellent food. And I just said, damn, I always get like a burger or a cheesesteak. I'm going for something different. You know what I had? I had fish and chips today. Yes, I did. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have it up here? Yeah. So I had fish and chips.
You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Oh, thank you, dear Lord. And I tell you what, it was effing good, man. It was really good. Oh, there's a thunderstorm arising. Yeah, man. Ooh, it's a thunderstorm. Anyway. Oh, my God. I was thirsty, dude. Oops. And I'm so glad I drank my coffee, man, because if I didn't, I probably would have fell asleep. So, yeah, so the fish and chips are really good, man. I had like 6 fish and a stack full of fries, and I made a video. I'm going to post it up tomorrow. So then my brother ordered this hot honey wings. Oh my God, they were good. This was like my cheat day, because I'm on a strict diet. But I said, you know what? For like 5 days straight, I was watching what I eat. Now, you know what? Let me just have something. So he gave me one of his hot honey wings. I ate that. That was really good, right? And I enjoyed it. It was like nice and greasy with honey and hot sauce. Very well done. Very well tasted. Anyway, so after all that, I had the fish and chips, and they were crispy. They were good. The fries were excellent. And I had the hot honey thing. And then I had a non-alcoholic beverage. I'm really trying to cut down on my drinking, and so far I've been successful. I haven't had vodka in like 4 months, and I haven't had a Jack Daniels in like 4 months. And now I don't drink wine before I go to bed, because now it's like I have these pills that burn fat when you fall asleep, and they help a lot. And I've lost 20. Hey, Magda Morena, how are you? La cocina habla español? Oh, and she left. Fine, go. I don't need your ass. Anyway, you know what? Let me see if I can invite you. But you left though. Oh my God, that's the problem with women. They come and go in my life. Anyway, so for me, that I really cut down on drinking. I had a non-alcoholic 00 Heineken, and let me tell you something. It was effing good. It was one of the most best non-alcoholic beers I've ever had in my life. Coors is good, Miller Lite has one that's good, But damn it, when I had that Heineken, it had this kick in there. I was like, yo, what is in this thing, And it was no alcohol. I didn't feel a buzz, but the taste alone in that Heineken 00, it was like smooth, like went down nice. It was like I'm not craving for alcohol, And like my body wasn't saying, no, I need alcohol. You got to drink 50 more of them. You didn't feel like an after alcohol effect. That was the good thing, Because sometimes these non-alcoholic beers will have but it has over 6.0% of alcohol or 0.2% of alcohol. No, it has no alcohol at all whatsoever, man. Who is JGC? Hello, JGC. How are you? So for me personally, that was good. I had 2 of them. And oh my Lord, I'm going to buy a case of that. And the calories were very low. That was another good thing. So tomorrow when I go grocery shopping, I'm going to stop by the liquor store and get me those Heineken 00 beers and stack them up because damn it, that was the best non-alcoholic beer I've ever had in a long time. And due to the fact that, nowadays people are drinking and driving, I think non-alcoholic drinks are the best to go right now. They are, man. Because I got a feeling hard liquor is next. There's an episode in Star Trek: The Next Generation, where Steve, I forgot. Anyway, it was a scene where they go to the bar and they order drinks. All of a sudden, one of the guys from some century, he drinks and he goes, "This is not Scotch. Where's the Scotch? I don't taste it. Oh, it's there. Oh, it's missing a chemical called synthanol. Without that, we're a ship. We cannot have alcoholic beverage or any type of drugs on the Enterprise. So, but as the feel, the look, and the taste, but not the effects of alcohol to make someone lethargic or buzzed or drunk. Just it has a good taste where you can just relax and just drink it. And right away, the guy takes a whole bottle of it. I mean, ew. And I hope they do that with hard liquor. Because I love drinking vodka on ice, and I love drinking my bourbon with ginger ale and with lemon in it. And I got a feeling I think they do have non-alcoholic wine, no actual wine, but it's non-alcoholic. Like with this Heineken, it's like for those people who don't drink alcohol at all, this is a great substitute because you're hanging out with friends. All your friends are drinking beer and mixed heavy drinks, and you're the one there with cranberry juice. Is that your period? But I'm hoping that hard liquor is next. It is. I really do. Because the Heineken was so damn good. The Heineken 00 was excellent. Excellent, man. As soon as I took the first sip, I was like, whoa, what is this? Should I have another? This is not bad at all. Which, by the way, man, I should have sponsors by now. I want Heineken, Invicta watches. What else do I love a lot? I want to sponsor Heineken, Invicta watches. Damn it! Okay? Those are 2 sponsors so far. You know what I mean? Oh my God! Excuse me. But anyway, so yeah, man, I think that non-alcoholic beer is good, especially Heineken 00. Now listen, they had Coors, they had Miller, but due to the fact that I've seen that commercial with Heineken 00, I was like, let me have this. Why it tastes like all the others. No, it did not. Boy, it was just the taste alone just blew my mind. I was like, whoa, this is good, smooth, cool beer. Now I'm gonna have non-alcoholic Heineken and buy a case of it tomorrow, Oh, man. And by the way, the fish and chips were excellent, dude. Oh, my God, dude. The chips were crispy and tender, and the fries were excellent size. And, man, and then there was, a baseball game. You know what? It was a good night to go out to eat. Yeah. So fish and chips.
You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Oh, well, thank you so much, lad. Oh, my Lord. There have been months now I've been debating about getting a pet, right? Debating. Now, due to the fact that my schedule is going to be busier in the future, which it will be, having a pet right now is out of the question. I don't have a family to take care of it. I don't have relatives to take care of it. So one day my brother comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, my girlfriend's cousin's Chihuahua had puppies and she wants to know if you want one." And I was like, now my brother lives with me. So I said, "A Chihuahua? What the hell? No." I was like, "Come on, man. Listen, she just wants to know if you want a pet to take care of it." It's like, "No, I don't want a pet to take anything. I do. We work, we do this, you know." And I was like, "Okay, all right. What color is Chihuahua?" And my brother goes, "It was white." And then I said, "White Chihuahua? That's gay." You know what I mean? I was like, "No." So I was like, "No." First of all, I like bulldogs. I love French bulldogs, and if I had a big yard the size of 9 football fields, I would have a Saint Bernard. You know, yeah, I love Saint Bernards. They're beautiful dogs, man. Big, but they're beautiful. I also love Rottweilers, the stubby tail, not the long tail. Those are fake Rottweilers. I hate those long tail Rottweilers. The actual Rottweiler is a stubby tail. I prefer the stubby tail. And like Doberman Pinschers. I love Dobermans. They're beautiful dog. And so on and so on. It has to be an average size or a big dog, right? A dog that could put to fear. Imagine me having a white Chihuahua, right? Oh my God. It's like I could be walking this thing and I'm like, "Oh, great. Everybody knows I'm a pussy." You know what I mean? It's like, oh, great. You know, what's next? Like putting it in a purse or baby carriage, pushing it around. Oh my God. You know, or give it where are you going? I'm gonna give my dog's just nails trimmed and then make it a color blue. Yes. Like put a blue stick around his ears. I'm like, oh God, why do people do that? Why do people do that? Oh my God. They need help. They need help. No. First of all, I'm glad I put my foot down and no, I'm not getting a Chihuahua puppy. Out of the question. Especially a white Chihuahua puppy. That's not going to happen. Sorry. I prefer average size of big. Hell, I'll even accept. What's the dog? The damn it. Not a pit bull. Oh my God. What the hell? The dog? A Dachshund. There you go. I would accept a Dachshund because that's a masculine looking dog. You know, you can make it a masculine looking dog. Dachshunds are like long, but they're funny. When they run, they're hysterical. But they're very loyal. You know, I wouldn't say they're protective, but that's a masculine dog. A Dachshund is considered a masculine dog. A Chihuahua is not a masculine dog. I'm not a fan of Yorkies either. I cannot stand those dogs. And I know there's people out there, "Well, I'm a Yorkie." You know, I was like, well, that's you. You know what I mean? Don't give me a puppy Yorkie. It's not going to happen. Pekingese are funny. Pekingese are pretty cool, but I wouldn't own one. You know? And now, a Min Pin, I would own. I love miniature pinchers. I love those dogs. Something about that dog, I don't know. I had a neighbor that had 2 of them. Oh, my God. It was so much fun to play with, man. And what's their names? Damn it. It was like years ago, but they were beautiful, like solid black on the top and like that tan line, like an actual Doberman. They have brown ones, brown Min Pins, but these are the ones that I wanted. And damn it, they're a dog that's hard to find, Min Pins. But I would love a miniature pincher. That's a masculine looking dog. I'm not going to be having a white Chihuahua. You know what I mean? Right away, they're like, "Oh my God. Jerry, are you out of the closet?" No! You know what I mean? I'm a straight man, but you're walking a white Chihuahua. I don't know. You know what I mean? Look at me. Look at the way I'm dressed. Do you see it on the baby carriage? Do you see it in the purse? No. You know what I mean? All right then. I'm just walking this damn thing that craps like Tootsie Rolls, you know? Half-eaten Tootsie Rolls. That's what it craps out. Oh my God. Sheesh, white Chihuahua. I don't want a white Chihuahua. You know? I'm not a fan of the Chihuahua. I'm not. And for those that are, more power to you. I'm just saying this is what I don't want. You know? There is a dog in Russia that's beautiful. It's called a wolfhound. Look that up. That dog is the size, it's half grizzly bear and half no, it's all grizzly bear. It is. So this called a wolfhound. They're huge dogs, but the thing about that dog, it can take out a pit bull. And there is video of it too. But I'm not gonna say, but I saw it. That pit bull did not have a chance. And pretty much the Russian military and law enforcement use these dogs. And these dogs are so big, you know, but they from what I've been reading, they're like puppies, you know, if you treat them right. But man, do they protect the home and the family. Good. You can ride them, put it that way. You can get on their back and ride them. That's how huge they are, but they mean business. But you have to have a yard the size of 9 football fields and a soccer field because they crap that looks like a home. They crap like as soon as see them, these wolfhounds from Russia crap, you have to start a college fund for it. That's how huge the craps are. But besides all that, I'm not going to get a white Chihuahua. I'm sorry. So I'm sorry, people, for all you animal lovers and pet lovers and Chihuahua lovers. I am not going to get a white Chihuahua. Out of the question. Hail to the no. Back to the Dawn Robinson thing. I haven't heard anything. I sent her a very nice email wishing her the best, you know, and she responds to other emails. I guess it's because I'm not black. That's another thing. You know what I mean? Because, you know, these were, am I discriminating? Am I thinking that she's, you know, hey, first of all, I'm not upset or angry. But for these other individuals that sent like very nice positive messages, it was a black men and black women, right? So I sent her something and she responds back to them. Not all of them, you know, but some of them. Like she'll send like a little heart emoji, a little happy thing or whatever, right? So I send her a nice positive email. You know, I even send her a link to my podcast for her to hopefully to hear it, right? I said, okay. If you don't remember Dawn Robinson, she was a singer for the group En Vogue, and she became solo. She was very successful, and now she's homeless and living in her car. You know, think about it. From with a pop successful group En Vogue, they had a hit song called "Free Your Mind." Now that her new song is titled "Lease Expired," never mind. You know, but the thing is that I sent her a very nice sentence, you know, in an email. Days go by, almost a week goes by, and no response. But to the others, she responded back. And I'm not saying because I'm not black. Is that it? You know, I'm a fan of your music. I loved your music, even when you went solo. When Dawn Robinson went solo, oh my gosh, she had this smooth, mellow, jazzy music that I could just put my headsets on, just bop my head. It's like, you know, it was really good music. I loved it. I did download, you know, just music when she went solo for a couple years, and she was very successful. But am I upset? Am I angry? No, but I probably was going to say this: if I was a black woman or black man, she would have responded back within a day or two. You know. I'm not saying she's discriminating or she's racist. You know what I mean? But, you know, if you're hiding it and you're hiding it well, you know, don't make me respond back because you know what I'm going to say. At least I have a house and a car. Yes, I have a house and I'm not living in my car, you know. Karina Gunra, how are you? Pleasure to have you on here, my dear. And how are you, Karina? Is that how you spell your name, Karina? You waved at Karina. Yes, I did. And Karina can wave back. I'm waiting her to say, hello, how are you? But hopefully she does. I don't want to go to that level and put Dawn Robinson in her place. I am not going to do that. But, by her not responding back for days, weeks, but she responds to the other individuals, you know what I mean? I'm going to be like, don't make me go there. I will put you in your place. I'll put you in your place so bad that you're going to get a job in the house. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn. I don't want to put her in that spot because I know how to defend myself verbally. And if I hear one more person that you should have been a lawyer, no, I hate lawyers. Well, I have one. But I mean, it's like, they kind of saved me many times. But I don't want to do that. I am not going to go there. Why? Because Dawn Robinson is an extraordinarily talented, beautiful woman. And she's happy. You know what I mean? She's happy. So I'm not going to take that away from her. Oops, wait a minute. Oh, my God. Anyway, here's another thing. So to Dawn Robinson, just send me a nice heart emoji or just like a blowing a kiss emoji, whatever, just to say you read it, and, just to say, wow, she read it. That's great. And I can move on with my life, which I know how to. Here's another thing. I'm about to get off TikTok live. For all those people that want to get on live, I must have had like 30 of them right now. 30 of them. And you're asking me to get on live. I'm like, okay, I will invite you. But as soon as I click on invite, you guys are gone. I'm talking about the women. All right. There must have been 30 of you women. And all of a sudden you're like, oh, I feel like I'm going away. I'm a nice guy. I'm not going to make fun of you, put you down, insult you in any way, in any form. That's not me. You want to talk about something, bring it up. But if it's about religion or politics, I'm sorry, but I will log you off extraordinarily quickly. I'm not into that. Talk to me about something that you ate, something that your kids said, something that you watched on TV, other than politics, because I don't care about that. If it's religion, I don't want to talk about it either. So, I keep my topics fun. I keep something interesting. And which, by the way, so don't be afraid, ladies. So the next time a lady wants me to invite her, stay on. Stay on. Because as soon as I hit that invite button, you're more than welcome to join me. I would love to have female co-hosts and just say, hang out, have fun, and just shoot the breeze, as they say in America. Anyway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it about my time for the Jerry Torres program. I'd like to thank everybody out there listening, especially people on TikTok world. Thank you, one and all. Appreciate everybody coming on, staying on. Thank you so much for listening. Now, as I said before, I am doing a comedy show this Saturday at Reds, 317 Washington Avenue, Carlstadt, New Jersey. Go to meadowlandscomedyclub.com to purchase your tickets. I will be performing with other great comedians. Here are the names that will be performing this Saturday. Misdirect, Joe Skoroka, Tim Lowe, John Griswold, Tiana Willis, and Chris Ferretti. That's right. If you're interested in going, go to meadowlandscomedyclub.com to purchase your tickets or to make your reservations. It's going to be a great show. Want everybody to come on down and have a great time this Saturday. Also, I am an accomplished author. I've written a book entitled Chinese Food for Breakfast. You can find my book either on lulu.com or on Amazon Kindle. Lulu.com is spelled Lulu, go to.com, and it's an ebook. You can download the book, read the book anytime, anywhere on your phone, tablet, or your laptop. And the book is only $4, people. So you're not going to be breaking the bank. And the book is about fun. Read it and enjoy it. Also, listen to my good friend Latisse Mitchell's podcast, Tice Talk. She is making a comeback and she's working on it, but she's going to be back better than ever, stronger than ever, funnier than ever. You can find her previous podcast shows on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube. You can listen to her, and she talks about life, the people she dates, her family, her job, whatever happens to her. She makes it funny in her podcast as well as on stage. She's also a wonderful, great buddy of mine. So listen to Latice Mitchell's Tice Talk.
It'll make your head spin
Tice Talk.
real bad
Just remember, Latice Mitchell's Tice Talk will
in your face.
Tice Talk.
Get wrecked.
Also, listen to Gordo B's new song, 20% of Happiness. It is his new hip hop song, is out already. His new album will be out very soon. And I should have had it up, but I don't. But I will play it in my next podcast episode. But the song is called 20% of Happiness. You can find it on YouTube, Instagram, and on Facebook. The name is spelled Gordo B, Gorgordo, big letter B. And this song is one of the most original, understanding hip hop songs that I've heard in quite a while. I know now I can hear what he's talking about and understand what he's talking about. But it is a great beat, a smooth beat, and also kind of a hip hop song. You just put your headsets on, just bop your head. You know what I mean? Just enjoy it, like that. So listen to Gordo B's 20% of Happiness on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube. And also listen to Funky Times. They're on TikTok, Instagram, and on YouTube. This band knows how to rock. They know how to mix it with funk, jazz. They know how to mix it and do it right. You can find them again on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube. Listen to their music. It's the most original, classy, great music that you haven't heard in quite a long time. And speaking of Funky Time, I use their music to close my podcast in a 3, in a 2, in a 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to another episode of the Jerry Torres program. As I always say towards the end of my podcast, whatever religious figure you believe in, may you be blessed. I bid you all a fondue. I'll be back. So I ask you all, please don't go changing. I'm gone, get gone, and bye.
Powered by Riverside.
Powered by Riverside FM.
Limited time offer. No purchase necessary. Offer valid at participating locations. Void where prohibited. No animals were harmed during the production of this soundboard. Subject to change without notice. Side effects include dry mouth, occasional pig snort or two, sore stomach, teary eyes, achy jaws, and whatever tingles well. Laughing heart.
You just heard the Jerry Torres program on Spotify, Simplecast, YouTube Music, and listen to him on other podcast affiliates. Also, subscribe to his podcast show. Download his podcast today, listen, and enjoy.